Okay, it's that time of year again. It's the new season. Let's talk my summer wish list. Okay, so before every season switch is over, I like to create a wish list. I actually meant to film this earlier than I did, but alas, here we are. I know summer is this month, but I've been creating a wish list of kind of things that I'm looking forward to add to the wardrobe that I already have, that I'm like new trends, so on and so forth. I kind of just make a note in my notes app of summer wish list, and I want to kind of talk to you about it. I start by just doing a very broad list of like, it'll be like red flip-flops or just flip-flops first, and then it'll like go a little more deeper, and then it'll be like actual links to ones that I'm interested in if I haven't found the exact one, or if there's a couple that are like I'm interested in but they're pretty pricey, so on and so forth. I kind of just like weigh it out like that. But yeah, I love sharing these with you. I think that they're fun, and I think wish lists are a really practical way to kind of figure out what you already have, what you want to add, what trends you may want to participate in, and yeah, it kind of helps you be a little bit better of a smarter shopper. So without further ado, let's jump in. I will have little pictures and stuff that I'll put on the screen so you guys can see some ideas. Some I don't have like a full, like, yes, these are the ones I'm pulling the trigger on. Some I have. And if you also want to see my summer essentials, things that I'm bringing back from last summer, summers way before then, or that I've already purchased that aren't on this list, let me know. But let's jump in. Okay, let's start with one that's kind of not a surprise. I was debating on just saying this is like a summer must-have or like a essentials, but it's statement necklaces, okay? And I love how I don't have a necklace on today. I'm such a dork. I found this shirt in my wardrobe and I have no idea where it came from, but it's so cute. Anyway, statement necklaces. I'm thinking chunky beaded, colorful necklaces that almost look like candy on the neck. I am all about fun, chunky, colorful pieces. I think I have I've come to the conclusion that my fashion is like all over the place. Sometimes I love to dress like cutesy. Sometimes I like to dress like a little bit more like polished and professional. And sometimes those two worlds collide and I love it. But I really truly, since I love fashion so much, I can just kind of ebb and flow with the changes. And sometimes I feel like it really fits my personality and other times it doesn't, but sometimes it's still fun nonetheless. So statement necklaces, I'm thinking like a long shell necklace. I'm thinking chunky beads. I'm thinking just so much. I don't even have to just say necklaces. I could do like jewelry in general. But yeah, I'm very into like statement, chunkier pieces, costume jewelry, if you will. That was very big back when I was in college. So I think, you know, it's making its rounds 20 years later. Ew, no, not 20 years later, thank goodness. But close, okay, close. I graduated college in 2013. Oh my goodness. Gross. When did I become so old? Whatever, who cares? I actually don't mind at all. I actually love my age right now. It's so weird. But anyway, anything statement, anything like chunky, colorful, rope detail, I love it all. Give it to me all. I've already started building a lot of this collection, but I'm continuing to add. Anyway, next like fun thing that I'm really using, and you're gonna see a lot of these aren't like, what do I wanna say? Like, they're kind of adding to the wardrobe I already have. I have so many clothes, okay? So things to kind of like brighten it up, feel fresh, whatever. Scarves. I know, some of you love it or hate it. I am obsessed with it. I love tying them around my waist. I saw this one, but had it like side, oh, so cute. I have so many fun scarf outfits coming, but I decided to pick up some more brighter colors and larger ones so that I can kind of really wrap them around my waist in like a sarong type of look. I think it is so fun and such an easy way to kind of like dress up a boring outfit. Like let's say you have a black maxi dress, you can throw on a pink scarf one day with it, and then you can throw on like a black and darker colored scarf and completely change the entire vibe of the dress while still using the same dress for like the price of a scarf, which is crazy. And there's so many different places that you can buy scarves. I personally take the budget friendly option because I think that yes, they're like a staple, like a scarf, but really not. They kind of come in and out, different colors come in and out, and I don't know, I just think they're not something that you need to invest in. It's not an everyday wear piece. It's getting a ton of use. Personally, that's my thought process on it. Next up are jelly sandals, okay? Jelly shoes have become really big, I would say, in the last couple years. I love my Old Navy ones. I don't know if you can see them back there. My Old Navy jelly flats were like probably my most worn shoes over the last 2 summers. Maybe last summer I got them. I think I had them 2 summers ago. I don't remember. They're my favorite. Now, I really don't have an urge to get them in other colors right now. I'm just really loving the red. I don't have an urge to get the yellow, or the clear, because I feel like it can turn yellow. I just don't have an urge to get different colors of flats. But sandals, like flip-flops are everywhere. Flip-flops were like the main genre of this summer wish list, and they kind of trickle down, and you'll see I have a lot of different flip-flops ones. But jelly clear sandals, I'm kind of in love with. I went through a phase where the only sandal that touched my foot for the past, like, I don't even know how long, since I moved back from Japan, Birkenstocks were like my right-hand man. I wore them everywhere. Even when I lived in Japan, I owned the Target knockoffs of them, was obsessed with them, have been obsessed with Birkenstocks for a very long time. I think it honestly comes down to the fact that I used to think my feet were weird looking because I danced and they kind of were a little funky, but then you grow up and realize everyone's feet are kind of funky, and who the heck cares? And honestly, I don't think I have like ugly feet. They're just like, whatever. Anyway, but I like just have started to accept flip-flops back into my life. I used to wear rainbows all the time when I lived in Florida, but yeah, flip-flops are like back, and I'm wanting jelly ones. I'm wanting orange jelly, I'm wanting red jelly, I'm wanting like a green jelly. Give it to me, okay? I think they're so cute. Do I think my like 36, am I 36? I think 36-year-old body is going to really love flip-flops in the long term? Probably not. I remember my parents being like, how do you wear flip-flops 24/7? Because that's all we could wear when we worked at Abercrombie for a while. And I was like, I don't know, it's not hard, it's not a big deal. I don't know why you're acting so old. No, I'm like, do they have arch support? So yeah, I get it. Anyways, yes, jelly, any type of shoe, oh, it just looks like candy. It looks so bright, it looks so fun. I love how it looks so different in the sunshine. I'm in love. Okay, next up is something that's, I never thought I would actually participate in, but it's balloon pants, like the little like Aladdin pants, if you will. But I'm going for like a specific look with them. The first one I saw was from this company called Glasson. If you've ever ordered from them, let me know, because I have like 3 things on my wish list from them. You'd have to pay customs, which is why I'm kind of like, or duties, whatever, which is kind of why I've held off. But they look like they have some incredible basics, or not even just basics, like really, like I saw this linen top that I love that was off shoulder, and I've been wanting an asymmetrical off shoulder top. I'm probably gonna pull the trigger, okay, anyway. And they have these balloon pants that were kind of like this cottony, like almost, I don't know, I just kind of loved them. And then Gap has like a gauze pair, which is kind of cute as well. But I'm like still on the hunt, and I still think it's kind of an early trend, these balloon pants, whatever. But I was a balloon skirt lover. I need to bust that guy out. It's been a long time since I've worn my balloon skirt, but I like it. It's growing on me, okay? So if you see me looking like Aladdin, you know why. I think it's really kind of cute and fun. Okay, next up is something that I just realized I don't have in my wardrobe, and I know why. It's because I never used to wear a top that I couldn't wear a bra with, but now I want a halter top. But I don't want like athletic halter tops. I want like a cotton ribbed halter top, but that still has some like beef to it that like holds them up, you know? So I've looked at a bunch, and I'm kind of like, I'm wanting something a little deeper cut instead of a square neckline, I think. I don't know, but I'm wanting halter tops. So I've looked at like Madewell and stuff, but I haven't found anything where I'm like, yes, pull the trigger / give me a sale, you know? Anyway, next up is a pair of red flip-flops, okay? I already pulled the trigger on a pair, and it's not available anymore. It was the Havaiana Zara collab where they did. I wanted a pair of red Havaianas. I just couldn't find them anywhere. And for some insane, strange reason, I like got on Zara, or I searched it, and Zara still had one left, and I didn't order it. I thought I had ordered it, but I ordered it, and I was like, how are these still available? So those will be in my like upcoming summer haul video. But yes, red flip-flops. I was between like Batiks, the Perfect Cloud, whatever. I own them in black, so it's like they're good, but I wanted something just rubbery because I've worn my black Havianas to the ground. Like, not really to the ground. They're still in perfect condition, but I wore them. They were like the main sandal that I brought to Mexico. I absolutely loved them. And I pretty much wear them every single day. They've replaced my Birkenstocks. So I wanted a red pair to kind of just like, whatever. And I like the like shape of the red. I actually don't know if the ones that I bought, or I like the shape of the Havianas. I don't know if the ones that I bought are the slim ones, so we'll see when I get them, but I'm excited. But they've got so many cool ones. I saw this really cool, like there's square toe ones, there's like patent leather ones, rubber ones, whatever. There's a lot of really cool ones. Next up though, animal print ones, okay? I'm debating on these Zara ones with this gold little embellishment. One of you guys, hi little squirrel. He's like laying down on her, it's too funny. Arlo calls every squirrel we see cutie pie. I don't know why, but every single squirrel, and we see about 20 squirrels on our walk to summer camp every day. Anywho, anyway, I'm debating between like I don't think I want that many rubber jelly sandals because I do find that those are very, very trendy, but I feel like an animal print is still like not super trendy. I mean, it is, but it's still a classic, okay? So these are some ideas. Madewell has a really cute pair that's like actual animal print, but I'm kind of like, are those gonna get ruined? I like a sandal that is like not super, like I have to baby, you know what I mean? Anyway, so many cute animal print flip-flops, and I definitely am gonna pick up a pair, but flip-flops are so personal. They're so personal. Like you have to try them on, you have to see how they fit on your foot, because if they look weird, I'm not wearing them, okay? So I'm probably gonna order a couple pair. Okay, this is another trend I never thought I would actually want to participate in because I grew up in the first cycle of this. No, definitely not the first cycle, but I was around when these were popular, and it is capris, okay? And I know gauchos are coming back too. I loved me a gaucho, like bury me in a gaucho, okay? Anyway, capris. There's two pair that I'm eyeing. I'm honestly eyeing the Quince pair, but they're not in stock in my size. Gap has a pair as well, but I don't want one that's like, I don't want a legging capri. I want something with a little bit of structure to it. I'm over the leggings for pants. I don't think it works on me, okay? So I'm wanting like more of a structured, like a pointelle, like a, what were those pants from J. Crew called? Why can't I think of them? Everybody owned them. Nonetheless, I'm wanting like a structured, almost like a work pant type of thing. Black. I think they would look cute with a pair of kitten heel sandals. Yes, okay, you see the vision? I know, I never thought capris I would touch with a 10-foot pole, but here we are. Okay, next up, French combs. Okay, I know this is like random and like whatever, who cares? But like the ones that, you know, you put in your hair and then you push forward and it kind of just like poofs it up. I don't know, I'm kind of loving it. I wear a lot of clips, like a ton of clips. I rarely wear my hair down, like ever. I don't know why, because I feel like I love my hair, but I can't stand it in my face. So I feel like the French clip slash the claw clip, just the front half of it, gives you that hair down feeling, but gets it out of your face. So it doesn't drive me nuts. So yes, French combs. I'm wanting to play with different sizes, like some bigger ones and some smaller ones. Okay. Next up, we're finishing up. Not too much. I feel like I was pretty responsible with my wish list, but I mean, let's be real, I buy stuff off of my wish list all the time. So there's that. Two-toned baseball caps, okay? I am a baseball cap. Just bought some from Abercrombie. I'll throw the video up in the cards, but wanting where the brim is a different color than the actual head of the cap. I'm loving that. I love them for adding just like an extra layer, and obviously practicality. I have melasma on my forehead, so I'm all about staying out of the sun. I mean, not really. I love a sun, okay? I love the sun, but I don't want to put too much. The pigment of my melasma is probably the worst it's ever been because I went on vacation to Mexico and I just said, forget about it. I'm just gonna deal with it. And it's probably the worst it's ever been, but such is life. Nonetheless, day to day though, I am trying to stay out of the sun, especially on my forehead. So baseball caps are a fun way to add kind of an element of accessory, whatever, and giving like a fun, colorful pop as well. So I've been loving the two-toned, like the red, different brim, the LA, whatever. I just think they're fun and cool, and I just think a baseball cap gives so effortless It gives the 90s moms, you know? 90s mom. Okay, and then last but not least, this is a weird one for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it is red sunglasses. I also want a pair of navy ones. That should be on my list as well. But red sunglasses. I want the frame to be red, not the lenses or anything crazy like that. But I just think that would be so fun. I don't know. I feel like I've only gone for like black and tortoiseshell glasses. I don't have any cool, like different, like frames. I would never, I mean, I say I would never do white sunglasses because white sunglasses were so popular for guys when I was in like high school, college, and it gives me the ick so bad. Like a white pair of Oakleys, I already know you have a Tinder fish pic and I can't handle it. Like we can't be friends, but I love like a colorful frame. So I was thinking either navy or red. I was able to find a surprising amount of red, so maybe that's coming in. I don't know. I don't know where it actually came from. I just thought, oh, that's really cool. So yeah, that's it, you guys. That is everything that's like on my summer wish list so far. This is an ever evolving wish list. But I think it's kind of fun to just kind of hone in, and then you can see what you already have, whether you're somebody who like changes out their wardrobe every season if you don't have enough space, or you're just like, whatever, like making a list of things that you're like, oh, I like that. I wonder how that will fit with my current wardrobe. Using Pinterest to kind of build those outfits. You guys know I do my Pinterest summer outfits all the time. It is so insanely helpful to kind of get re-inspired, to use what we already have, and then just adding fun things, sprinkling in it. You do not need an entire new wardrobe for every season, and there's enough people trying to get you to do that. I simply just want you to add small things to accentuate what you already have, which I think is like the accessories of the shoes and the necklaces and the scarves. That is going to do it. That is, once you have your basics nailed down, that is gonna do it. But if you want to see like a summer essentials, summer wish list, summer must-haves for my like clothing basics, let me know. I would be happy to film that for you. But I love you guys so much. Thank you all for watching, and let me know what is on your summer wish list. I'm always curious to know. And I'll see you guys in my next one very, very soon. Bye.